Good morning, children. Let us study today atmospheric refraction. So, you have studied that when light ray enters from denser medium to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal, and when it enters from rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal, right? So, in case of atmosphere, you know that there are different layers of gases, right? And the density varies, right? Suppose this is the earth's surface, okay? So the layer of air that is closer to the earth will be more denser, right? And as you go away from the earth's surface, slowly the density is decreasing, okay? So the light rays are coming from somewhere very far where the sun is, right? This is the sun. So wherever the sun is, the light is coming from there, okay? So there are a number of interesting facts that show that the bending of this ray, the sunlight that is coming to us, that also occurs in the different layers of atmosphere, and that we call it as atmospheric refraction, okay? So one of those examples is that the sunrise during sunrise, the sun appears 2 minutes before the actual rise, okay? So see, suppose this is the horizon, okay? This is the horizon and sun is somewhere below it. This when we are talking about early morning and sunrise is just about to take place, so the sun is still below the horizon, and suppose these are our eyes, okay? Now the sunlight is entering from rarer medium to denser medium, so it will keep on bending towards the normal. Let me show it somewhere separately. See, there are a number of layers like this, okay? Now suppose the top one is a rare one and the density is increasing, and the lowest one is the denser one, okay? So what should happen? The light ray should bend towards the normal, okay? So it will bend somewhat towards the normal, it will again bend towards the normal, bend towards the normal, bend towards the normal, and will keep on bending. So you can because there are very fine layers, and the density is varying after every few very small distances, so you can form a curve like structure, okay? Instead of showing the bending like this, we just form a curve like structure. So when the sun is below the horizon, what will happen? Because it is bending like this, so it will form a curve like structure, and even when the sun is below the horizon, it reaches to our eyes, okay? Same thing happens. So in this case, the sunrise appears 2 minutes before the actual sunrise, okay? And same thing happens in case of sunset. We can see the sun even after it has set, even after 2 minutes, even after the sunset we can see. So the day appears 4 minutes longer, okay? 2 minutes before we have seen the sun, and up till 2 minutes after the sunset, so the day appears 4 minutes longer to us, okay? And then another example is the twinkling of stars, okay? Have you seen the stars twinkling? What is actually happening? Because the density of this atmospheric layers keeps on varying, okay? It won't remain constant because the temperature is changing, maybe the molecules are moving here and there. So this is not a particular demarcation, no, कि यहाँ से यहाँ तक कितनी density, इसके बाद इतनी density, नहीं ना. It is a varying thing. It may keep on changing, okay? So the position of suppose there is this star over here and we are seeing it from here, because of the density being changing at every few seconds, what happens when we see the star, its position we can it appears to us like moving from its position, okay, because of the bending of light and the changing density. Its position appears to us like it is changing its position, and because it is happening very fast, so it appears to us like the stars are twinkling. But in the case of bigger things like moon, it won't appear twinkling because it is bigger and our eyes can easily adjust to its position, okay. Now the next thing is dispersion. We have already studied that light has white light is composed of 7 colors, right? So when in few cases which we have discussed earlier also, that in few cases white light breaks into its individual colors, okay, into its constituent colors. This thing, the separation of white light into its constituent colors, it's called dispersion. I told you earlier that there are 7 colors and we call it Vibgyor because they are in the order violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. And this thing, this pattern is known as spectrum, okay. This whole pattern of colors in which the white light separates is known as the spectrum. So there are a number of examples like rainbows, then soap bubbles, you see different colors into it, raindrops, or sometimes in glass or something you find that 7 colors appearing. Even when white light passes through prism, even then it happens that it may happen that you see the 7 colors over there. Why does it happen? This occurs because the refractive index, you have studied about the refractive index, no? So the refractive index of materials is different for different colors, slightly different, okay. So for different colors the refractive index changes, okay. That is why what happens, the bending up to what extent the which color is bending up to what extent, that may change, okay. That means, for example, the refractive index of glass is greater for violet and less for red, okay. If I show the refractive index by this symbol, then refractive index of glass, we are talking about glass, so refractive index of glass for violet is greater than the refractive index of glass for red, okay. That means that the violet color will bend more, okay. Violet bends more, okay. So suppose let me show it like this. Suppose this is something where the white light is entering and it is breaking into its constituent color. So what are we saying? V will bend more, violet will bend more, and red will bend less. So all the other colors will come in between. So it will form a Vibgyor like this, okay. Means the violet will be the lowest and red will be at the topmost. So because the bending is different for all of them, so they get separated, okay. So but it does not happen in all the cases. For example, in case of glass slab you won't see 7 colors, because what is happening over there, after refraction, there the emergent ray becomes parallel to the incident ray. We had studied in a previous lecture. The incident ray and the emergent ray are parallel to each other. That means in case of emergent ray, all of them are combining again, okay. All of them are again combining together. That means all of them will be emerging at the same angle. That is why we see only the white color, okay. So like they have written, this is because dispersion occurs only when light of different colors move in slightly different directions after refraction. After refraction they should be separate from each other. But if somehow they are not bending to different extents, suppose they are bending to the same extent, then this won't be possible, because as you have seen in the case of slab, what is happening when they emerge out, they come out in the same directions. So there we won't be able to see the different colors, right? So that's all, children. Bye bye.